everybody for being here. I know it wasn't that long ago we spoke, except maybe for John Dale. I don't know. I didn't see him there on Saturday, or Connor. Um, I thought we came ready to play against VCU. I was very pleased about that. I thought we got stops when we didn't score. Our shot selection wasn't great during that time frame in the second half. We really had a chance to blow them out, and had a chance because we were at, I think they were in. We could have got to the foul line a lot easier by driving the ball, but I thought we did a really good job of driving the ball through contact to get fouls throughout the majority of the game. I think that's what won the game for us because we made a lot of free throws, and we only turned it over 2 times against their full court pressure, which was really, really important. I think Dallas Walton's playing at a really high level right now. If you go back to the Louisville game, I jotted this down. He had 22-6. He had 20-12 against NC State, 10-3 against BC, 17-7 against Towson, and 16-7 against VCU. And he's been doing a really good job of playing both ends of the court and playing through contact and the physicality of the games. I think you guys have probably noticed that in postseason play, there's not a lot of fouls called. And so you got to play physical and you got to play tough. And that's not just in the NIT. I think if you watch games on television, you're seeing that as well. And that's something that you got to be aware of and you got to play through. You can't cry about it. Obviously going to Texas A&M means probably a little bit more to me and then Thomas than probably anybody else in the program. I worked for Billy Gillespie there. He changed my career. I learned how to really coach under him. No disrespect to all the coaches that I coached under before, but I found my identity under Billy. He changed the trajectory of my career. We had the largest turnaround in college basketball our first year at Texas A&M because they hadn't won a game when we got there in the Big 12. We went 8-8 our first year, and we went to the NIT. And we changed Texas A&M basketball forever, pretty much. Ever since then, they've been really good. I remember big-time wins over Texas, went over Syracuse in the NCAA tournament, and then we lost to LSU the next game at the buzzer, and they went to the Final Four. Obviously, Buzz was there with me. Buzz I consider to be a very close friend. He helped me get the head coaching job at East Tennessee State along with Anthony Grant. And so Buzz is somebody that I talked to throughout the year and look forward to seeing him and his wife, Corey, and the kids when we go down there. Alvin Brooks was on our staff. He's also a head coach at Lamar. So we had, 3 Division I head coaches on our staff. Jerence Howard is at the University of Texas. We had great players. AC Law, who was the 10th pick, I believe, in the draft, something like that. He was the Cousy Award winner. He was at our game against NC State here. Just recently at home, he's a scout in the NBA. Antoine Wright was the 15th pick in the draft. Was a great player for us. Joseph Jones, Chris Walker, Josh Carter, Dominique Kirk. But obviously my favorite player was Antanas Kavalauskas. And, I signed him, and he was a really good player. I kind of did him dirty. I left after his junior year, and I went to Tennessee, and that was hard for him. And it was hard for me. That was a very tough conversation. But we've remained close throughout his entire career until I was able to hire him here. He met his wife, Amanda, there. Alex Caruso plays in the NBA, lived right across the street from me. I remember we had a junior high elite camp, and we invited a bunch of kids from Dallas and Houston to come in to camp. So I told Billy I had this little guy across the street I thought we should invite, and he's like, "Who is it?" I said, it's Alex Caruso. And Alex's dad worked at A&M for a long time. He just retired. He said, "No, he's not any good." I said, "I'm just telling you, he's pretty good." And then I was right.